Hello, you're watching Vapor Alchemy, my new channel, and I'm going to do kind of a first impression review on a new device I just got today, the iTaste MVP 2.0. There's a lot of review videos on these, so this is really just like my first impression type review out of the box, how it's working. I'm not going to go into all the details, as you can look it up very easily. But just a few things. I got this off eBay, brand new, for just under 45 bucks, free shipping. I've seen them as low as 35 bucks. I think they come with a C4 instead of, this comes with the iClear30 dual coil. It's top fed, not bottom fed. The tank itself seems okay. I like it so far. I just whipped up a new batch of e-juice to throw in here. And it's, let's say I use, this time I use 3/4 VG and 1/4 PG. The flavors I use, it's cherry cheroot and a little bit of coconut. Those I noticed they're better after they steep for a little while, even a few hours or overnight. The flavor comes out a lot nicer. So it's still a little bit, I think it's more the juice that's not the best taste right now, or it could be the, I don't know, maybe it's this is the first time I've used one of these iClear30s. But overall, just out of the box, battery's already charged, 2,600 mAh battery. It's supposed to last 2 to 3 days, probably 2 days for me. But it is in USB pass-through, so you can charge it while you use it, which is, I love that. So, give this one a try. Works pretty good. The flavor's starting to come out too of this juice. This is a 2 ohm coil. That's one thing really great about this. You hold down both buttons and the display will show, it's supposed to, the manual says an R, and I was really confused at first. It says R and then what the ohms of your coil is. And kind of hard to see, but it says 2.1. It's a 2.0 coil, but 2.1. The R looks like an A, because it's the digital letter, so it took me a little while. This also it's variable voltage, of course, so if you hold down the U button, it'll say a U that's supposed to be a V. And you see I'm at 3.9 volts. Hold down the P button and it's going to tell you the wattage, 8.5 watts. And when you first hold down the button, it tells how many puffs you've taken. I don't know what the point of that is. The battery is monitored by the firing light or button. When you use it normally and it's charged, it's green. Actually, when I turn it off, I just push it 3 times and turn it back on. You'll see it lights up in 3 colors. So green, battery's full. Orange, it's, I think, somewhere around halfway. Red is getting low. So all those, everything you really need is in this MVP. Now, one thing I'm a little concerned about, I got it off eBay, and the guy was made a special point to say they come with a serial number that you can check on the Innokin website to make sure it's not a knockoff or some kind of clone. I didn't see any serial number on this thing, so I just got it today. I sent him an email today just asking about that. I'll update you guys in this video on, add a headliner thing about that when I hear back from him, if I hear back from him. Because if it's, I bought it think it's the real thing, so if it's not, I'm not going to be too happy about that, especially that he's saying it is. Maybe they started doing that more recently after this model came out. I don't know, but I'll hopefully hear something back and update you guys on that. So the package itself looked totally legit, so I'm guessing it is. It says iTaste by Innokin and everything on it, the front cover, and everything came in a box. Nice little plastic case. Like I say, it came with the iClear30. That also comes with what they call a beauty ring. And it's basically, get this off real quick. This little ring around the ego thread. So your tanks, it's for visual, just for to look nice. It doesn't have any other purpose, but it's kind of cool. If I put like a Vivi tank, a Nova tank on it, it kind of looks funny. Like, you have that, once it's on, that gap there. So that, if you're using like a C4 or something like that, it's going to cover that. So you don't have to use the ring. It's got an air hole in it. It doesn't change how it functions at all. It just makes it look nicer. But get this guy back on. I've used it already with This isn't a Vivi tank. It's a Nova tank made by Totally Wicked. I use these. That's my primary tank until today. And this coil, it needs to be changed probably. It's over a week old and had a lot of use on it. This is, I think, absinthe in here. I made this e-juice last week. Came out really good. This one works better. I don't know why. Maybe I got to mess with the settings, but I think I like this tank a lot better. Could be the juice too, like I was saying. And what's really cool, especially if you're switching tanks a lot, you can't remember how many ohms each coil is, and I don't remember what's in here. So I'll just hold down both buttons, and it tells me it is. Oops, let's try that again. 2.8 ohm. One great thing about the ohm reader is I was gonna almost buy one because I wanted to build it. That's my next step is rebuilding my coils. I ordered all the wick and the metal wire to do it. So you need an ohm reader really to do that right. So that should be a very useful feature of this. The device feels sturdy. It's comfortable. It looked like bigger in pictures. I thought it was bigger than it actually is, but fits in your hand pretty comfortably. I was actually able to drive home with it, driving a stick shift without having to fumble around. What I was using before was a Apollo variable voltage pass-through battery, and it's pretty long. It's skinny, but it's long, and even really, it's actually fatter than the normal like Ego batteries, but long enough that it's a pain in the ass to keep in your pocket. I've had it where the top kind of snaps off, it pops back in, but I've had the wires disconnect because of that when you sit down and it's in your pocket. Where this actually, I think, fits in my pocket easier. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll probably do another update with this thing in a couple weeks to see where my opinions are on it after that. But I think for the price of what you can get these for, it's the best thing I've found for this price. Finally, one last thing I forgot that's really cool with this, not just the pass-through, but there's also, see, we have a micro USB and a normal USB, and you just turn the switch to activate it, and with the cable, we've got the USB that would plug into here, and mini USB, micro USB, and like an iPad or whatever, iPhone charger. So yeah, I can charge my cell phone with the battery as well. That's pretty useful for me, especially because I'm on tour a lot with the band, and there's a lot of times when you need your goddamn cell phone and the battery's dead and there's nowhere to fucking charge it. Especially when it's a bus full of people, you get to a place and all the outlets are taken up right away. So that's kind of a nice plus for me. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. It's a new channel. I'm trying to get it up and running. Like the video if you like it. And I'll be doing some more very soon on rebuilding, starting with the Nova tanks. Rebuilding the coil, that is. Some new gear I'm waiting in the mail. I'll do reviews on that. And also some things on e-juice and making your own e-juice and some flavors I've concocted in the past week, I should say. All right. Thanks and good night.